sir.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon po, sir.
Afternoon. All right, guys. There you go. Good afternoon, everyone. Please open your camera.
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. We'll just wait for the others. Lalagay ko lang 30, mga 4. All right, so regarding with the foundation day, our subject is not included. Sad to say, shall I say. This included sa mga excuse, no? Sa mga scheduled subject. Diba? So we'll see. How's your progress pala sa foundation day? Almost 100? Okay, that's good. Mga individual, importante doon yung mga individual output niyo para maipasa na sa editor. Then, ang editor lang problema doon. Sila yung may malaking trabaho doon. Okay. Please do get your textbook, please. So we have discussed already quantum numbers, electronic configuration, okay, of those neutral atom. Okay, why I say neutral atom? Because we're not yet dealing with ions, may it be cation ions or anions. Okay, so when you say cations, yung may 2+, 3+, mga ganun, may positive na additional sa taas. Okay, 2+. When you say anions, yung may mga 2-, 3-, 1- or just simply minus. So cat positive and ion negative ions. So all of those are ions. You will see the PowerPoint. Saan yung PowerPoint natin? General chemistry 2. So if you have checked there your PowerPoint chapter, yung mga hindi naka-open ng camera, guys, please open your camera. Thank you. Mag-open na ng camera kung naubusan na ng rason, guys. Yung mga totoong hindi makapag-open ng camera, naglalag, no problem. I do understand that one. Pero yung mga hindi naka-open ng camera na nag-iisip pa ng rason, mag-open na lang ng camera. You know what I mean? All right, so I have here, this is the PowerPoint I posted to you in your classroom. We already discussed this one, the different orbitals, the quantum numbers, 4 quantum numbers, and then the electron configuration of, what do you call this one, the neutral atom. Okay, with the help of this mnemonic, but what I showed you last week is yung one nasa taas, pero the same lang din yan the process. Okay, so here we have the S block, the P block, the D block, the F block. Okay, so also the electron configurations of the first 20 atoms have only S and P because if you have noticed here, S block and then the P block is nandito yan aside. So we'll not discuss that one. We'll go directly to, ito is pina-expound lang yung ano dito, mga electronic configuration, although the same process lang din naman yan. You will just have to use the mnemonic to help you write the electron configurations of the neutral atoms. So here, talking about valence electrons. When you say valence electrons, these are the outer electrons. Okay? Yung para sa, what do you call this one? Before they accomplish yung tinatawag na octet rule. Okay, before they complete. So, with the help of Gilbert and Lewis, okay, with the Lewis structure, we can tell it's valence electrons with the Lewis structure. Yung may mga dot symbol. Okay, how are you going to use Lewis symbol? Okay. So for example here, later on na yung dot. Okay, so for example here, the atom is nitrogen. You know the configuration of nitrogen. Nitrogen is, what is nitrogen, guys? What's the, what do you call this one? Atomic number of nitrogen. Nitrogen is, pangilan yan sa periodic table? If you check your periodic table here, may sumagot ba? Yeah, nitrogen is pang-pito. Yeah, it's okay, Iman. So nitrogen is 7. So your electronic configuration of your nitrogen is 1s2, 2s2, and then you need 2p. Okay, here 2p3 to make it 7. Okay, and if you're going to use this is your what do you call this one, expanded electronic configuration. If you're going to use the condensed one with the help of the noble gases, so you will just write helium is 2. Okay, that's your core. Okay, 2 and then 2s2, 2p3. So your valence electrons here is 2s2, 2p3. Look at here the number of electrons in your, for your nitrogen. How many number of electrons, how many number of valence electrons for your nitrogen, guys, based on its condensed electronic configuration? Can you tell the number of valence electrons? Valence electrons, always yan na less than 8. Diba? Kasi pag 8, complete na yan, following the octet rule. So if you check here, valence electron is 2s2, 2p3, a total of 5. Diba? Dito, 2 plus 3. That is 5. 7 is not the valence electron for nitrogen. Okay, that's the atomic number. So the valence electron for nitrogen is 5. Look at here, 2s2, 2p3. 2 plus 3, that's 5. So always less than 8 value. Okay? And then if you're going to check also the periodic table, tandaan nyo ha, 5 yan. So kung babalik ka dun sa periodic table, tingnan natin kung anong group number. Okay, pa-open dyan sa periodic table, dyan sa classroom nyo. What is the group number of nitrogen? Di ba yung group number is yung vertical line. It's the group number. Pag period, yun yung horizontal. So what group number is your nitrogen? Okay, group 15, or if you will exclude, what do you call this one? Yeah, 15 yan nakalagay, 1A, 2A, 3A. But if you will just count here, excluding yung nasa D block, okay, excluding yung nasa D block, 1, 2, diretso ka dito sa kabila, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pangwalo yung noble gases. So pag ilan yung nitrogen group? Kung pangwalo yung noble gases, pag ilan yung nitrogen group? Pag 6 ba? Pang 5. Yeah. Pang 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Therefore, pang 5 yung pang 5 yung nitrogen. So kung ano yung group number ng elements na nandun, yun din ang number of valence electrons. Okay? So lahat ng nitrogen group dyan, 5 yung kanyang valence electron. Okay? So let me share again the periodic table here. So you have here the periodic table. Okay, look at here the periodic table, guys. Let me highlight. Okay, here. This is group 1 here, group 2. Okay, hydrogen group 1, beryllium group 2. To tell us the number of valence electrons, boron group 3, carbon group 4, nitrogen group 5, group 6, oxygen group 7, fluorine group 8. Dito ang helium, all the noble gases. Diba? Complete naman yung outer shell nila dito. Following the octet rule. So, hydrogen needs to release 1. Okay? Para maging complete. Beryllium needs to release 1. Boron, yan. Yung release 3, 1, 2, 3, carbon, plus minus 4 to dito. Ang nitrogen group naman, they need to accept 3. Oxygen need to accept 2. Fluorine need to accept 1. Stable na yung noble gases. Okay. Now going back to the PowerPoint here. Okay, the valence electrons. Right, so here. So nitrogen is 7. That is why when you write your condensed electronic configuration for nitrogen, that's helium 2s2 2p3. Now the 2s2 2p3 here will tell you the valence electron. Okay, you have a total of 5 electrons. For silicon, expanded is 1s1 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p2. So if you write the condensed one, neon 3s2 3p2. If you check silicon there, what group is silicon, by the way, in your periodic table? Please check. Silicon is, we'll check if 5 ba din yan. Check your periodic table, guys. Is it 5 based on its valence electron here? And then we go to selenium. You have here the expanded valence electron. Then we have here the condensed one. So check if selenium is 6, 4s2, 4p4, if it is 6. So you do not include 3d10 here for your valence electron. That's part of your core. Okay? Dapat always yung last electrons na less than 8. 4s2, 4p4. Okay? And your manganese here, you also have here, that's group 7. So argon 3d5, 4s2. Okay, so you have here, note the number of valence electron is just simply the group number for your A. So 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A. So for the Lewis dot symbols naman, guys, this is how you are going to write your Lewis dot symbol for each element, depending on what group number it belongs to. Lewis dot symbol, that represents the number of valence electron. Okay, it is usually used for the S and P block elements. So example, nitrogen. Anong group number ang nitrogen dyan? Group 5. Diba sinabi natin kanina, group 5. Now, when you write your valence electron, guys, do not write it this way. Okay. Here's the correct one. Diba ito yung nitrogen natin. You write first the element symbol, and then you write the dot. When you write the dot, guys, hindi pwedeng, so for example, ganito. Use another color. Hindi pwedeng ganito, di ba? Group 5 yung nitrogen natin. So there are 5 valence electrons for nitrogen. So hindi pwedeng ganito. 1, Lewis dot symbol is dot lang, di ba? 2, 3, 4, 5. Hindi pwedeng ganyan na may bakanting isa dito. Dapat ikutin mo muna. Okay? Bago ka magdoble. Di ba? The same way as writing with our yung sa arrow natin para to identify the spin for quantum numbers is dapat isa-isahin muna natin bawat blank bago tayo mag-pair. So the correct one is, ayan, 1. Pwede kang umikot clockwise, pwedeng counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Panglima guys, actually pwede yan dito. Ang panglima. It's just that, yung parang para maganda tingnan, usually dito yan ilalagay sa taas, panglima. Okay, kung saan ka nagsimula. Pero consider pa rin yan, halimbawa dito yung panglima niyo, pareho pa rin yan. Okay? It is just a representation. Okay, so how about if we have, let's just say, sa group 7, kung group 7 na element, give me an element na belongs sa group 7, guys. Na part ng P block. Give me an element na part ng group 7. Okay, chlorine. Okay, write chlorine as that one. That's Cl, right? Okay. So chlorine, group 7, so we have 7 valence electrons. Now, how are you going to represent it using the Lewis dot symbols? Okay, use dots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ang pangpito, pwedeng dito sa kabila. Oh, this already 6 ha. Pwede ang pangpito dito or pwedeng dito ang pangpito. Okay, basta lagpas ng 4, i-complete mo na bawat corner. Okay? Give me an element that belongs to group number 3. Nasa P block. Group number 3. Okay, let's just say group number 3 yan, aluminum. Okay, when you have aluminum, how are you going to write the Lewis dot symbol for this one? Okay, 3. 1, 2, okay, 3. Yan, pwede dyan. Or pwede dito sa baba. Ang pang 3 niya. So, hindi mo siya need na i-complete kasi it's less than 4. Okay, that's 3. So, this Lewis dot symbol, guys, this will help us also in the next chapter na, baka second semester na, talking about chemical bonding. Okay, this will help us how to bond elements. Okay, for covalent bonding at saka ionic bonding. This will help us in bonding. Okay, moving on. Right, so yan. Ito yung Lewis dot symbols for atoms. So group 1 and S1 natin. Yan, tinan yung dot, pwedeng dyan. Dito sa kanan. Okay. Yan yung parang conventional way of writing Lewis dot symbol. Actually, pwede sa taas. Pwede dito sa left. Pwede dito sa baba. Okay, but the conventional way, nakasanayan. But it is also correct, guys, pag nilagay natin sa taas. Pero pag 2, guys, hindi pwedeng magkatabi. Okay? Hindi pwedeng magkatabi. I mean, like this one. So for example, yung beryllium, hindi pwedeng ganito. Pag beryllium, for example, it's group 2, right? Hindi pwedeng 1. Magkatabi ditong dalawa. No, hindi pwede. Pwedeng dito sa taas yung isa, or pwedeng dito sa baba, or pwede rin dito. Ganyan. Okay? So as long as it doesn't belong to the same region. So next one, ayan yung mga common elements. It belongs to period 1, period 2, and you have there period 3. So look at there. Magkakaiba yung kanyang, what we call this one, element, pero the same yung kanyang valence electron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now how about, guys, if yung mga ions? Okay. Ion electron configurations here. When you say ions, yun yung may mga plus or minus sa taas. It may be positive ion or negative ion. When you say positive, yan yung tinatawag natin na cation ions. And yung negative, yan yung tinatawag natin na anions. So the electron configurations for ionic element, say for example here, sulfur 2 minus. Okay, pag 2 minus guys, ibig sabihin yan, it will attract. Okay, pag anion, it will attract electrons. Pag cation, it will release electron. Okay, so dito, tanda natin na that's 2 minus, ibig sabihin, the total number of electrons present for this ionic element, sulfur 2 minus, is sulfur there in your periodic table, 16. Di ba? 16 yung kanyang neutral atom. Now, since may 2 minus dito, you have to add 2. Therefore, you will have a total 18 electrons for sulfur 2 minus. Okay? 16 plus 2. Now, dito naman sa rubidium, if you are going to check there, rubidium plus, or 1 plus, or just simply plus, again guys, if you are going to represent 4 ions guys, and then 1 lang siya, wag nyo na isulat yung 1. Pwedeng plus lang. Okay? Pag ion siya. Pwedeng minus lang din. Pag 1 minus, pwedeng minus lang. Huwag na lang yung 1. Pero 2 pataas, kailangan isulat yung 2. Okay? So, rubidium 1, positive 1 here. This is a cation ion. Now, this will release 1 electron. So, the total number of electron for this rubidium 1 plus is just simply 36 because it will release 1. 37 minus 1, that's going to be 36. Now, how are you going to write the electron configurations of these ions? So, for sulfur, okay, you can write it this way. Diba? Yung sulfur natin, yung neutral atom, when you say neutral atom, wala siyang charge. Walang plus, walang minus. Okay? So, for sulfur, diba ito yung sulfur natin, condensed electron configurations, neon, 3s2, 3p4, which is a total of 16. Neon is 10, plus 3s2 here, that's 12, plus 3p4, that's 16. Now, for sulfur, which is an anion, then you include here your noble gas, neon, with a total of, ilan yung total natin sa sulfur 2 minus, that's 18 electrons. So, neon 3s2, neon is 10, plus 3s2, that's 12. Now, you need 18. So, yung 3p mo dito is just simply equal to, what do you call this one? 6, di ba? Yung p natin, maximum ng p natin is 6. S is 2, P is 6, D is 10, F is 14. So 3s2, 3p, 6 para magiging total of 18 electrons. Now your neon 3s2, 3p6, if you're going to check, that's a total of 18 electrons. Now kung titingnan mo sa periodic table, what element there is pang 18? Ano yung pang 18 natin na element sa periodic table? Okay, it's argon. So that is why your S2 minus, you can write this one in terms of argon. Okay? Your S2 minus can be written in terms of argon for your noble gas. Okay? And here, rubidium, for example. Rubidium is 37 minus 1, release 1. Kasi pag plus yan, magma-minus ng electron. Pag minus, magpa-plus. So you have a total number of electrons for rubidium 1 plus, a cation, 36 electrons. So rubidium, the neutral atom rubidium has an electron configuration of krypton 5s1. Okay, krypton is 35. 36, tama. Rubidium, krypton is 36 plus 5s1, 37 for neutral atom. Now, since it is an anion, it's a cation, so rubidium plus is just simply equal to yung, what is the 36th atom there for periodic table? Ano yung pang 36 natin? Ano yung pang 36 dyan guys sa periodic table? Paki-check. It's krypton. So that is why your rubidium plus can be written as krypton. Okay, can be written as krypton. Or you can just write it this way, argon. Okay, the other one, ibang argon can be written as argon. Since argon natin is pang ilan yung argon natin? Pang 10, di ba? Pang ilan yung argon natin dyan guys? Check sa periodic table. Argon is 16 plus 10, 18. Pang 18 yung argon natin, di ba? So argon 18 plus 3d10, 28 plus 4s2, 30 plus 4p6, 36. So that is why your rubidium plus can be written in this way also. Okay? 3d10, 4s2, 4p6. So isoelectronics yan, okay? The same lang din yan. So when you say isoelectronic, the word iso, equal. Okay, equal number of electrons. So we have here examples of isoelectronics, common elements. Okay. Now let's go to, okay, diamagnetic, paramagnetic. These are just the term used in discussing or describing the spins of your electrons. Now let's go now directly, guys, to your periodic trends. Okay, periodic trends, it can be summarized in one table. The trends of the electron affinity, the ionization energy, the atomic size. So there's a table on that one that will help us memorize and understand the trends of these different atoms in an periodic table. Okay, but before that, I want you to write the electronic configuration of, let's just say, try guys, calcium 2 plus. What's the periodic, what do you call this one? Electron configuration of calcium 2 plus. Okay, calcium 2 plus. So remember ha, tingnan nyo itong example dito. Ayan. So calcium 2 plus, check your periodic table. What's the, dalawa yung sagot nyo dito guys. The electron configuration of the neutral atom calcium plus the electron configuration of your, what do you call this one? Ion na calcium 2 plus. Alright, so ang una yung isagot, ayan. Tandaan nyo ha, yung calcium natin, pupunta tayo sa periodic table. Calcium. Calcium is located in group 2. The total neutral atom niya is may 20 siya na electrons. Okay? So, neutral atom, argon 4s2. Tama? Argon 4s2. Yung sa neutral atom niya. Okay. Pero, okay, that's correct ha. Yung argon 4, it's not 3s2 guys. Double check 4s2, yeah. Argon 4s2 kasi nasa period 4 siya. So, argon 4s2. Yung neutral atom na calcium natin. But, the ion calcium 2 plus, the electron configuration of calcium 2 plus is just simply argon. When you write the configuration, guys, you will just simply place it inside the bracket. Okay, yung mga noble gases, guys, you have to place that one in bracket. You do not just simply write argon. Okay? When you write the electron configuration, place that one inside the bracket. Okay, that's correct. Calcium 2 plus is just simply argon. Okay, another one. Check. How about aluminum 3 plus? Aluminum 3 plus. Okay. Write aluminum 3 plus. Ang unahin yung isulat is yung, what do you call this one? Neutral atom. Aluminum muna. Okay. What's the electronic configuration for aluminum? And then afterwards, yung kanyang ion electron configuration. Aluminum equals, lagyan ng equals. Kasi pagbabasahin natin, magkatabi lang. Okay, aluminum, neutral atom is tama yan. Okay. Okay. Neon, 3s2, 3p1. Okay, correct. 3s2, 3p1. That's for neutral atom. That's correct. Now, how about for the ion aluminum 3 plus? What's the electronic configuration for aluminum 3 plus? Aluminum equals, Okay, aluminum equals, okay, bracket, neon. Okay, that's correct. Kasi 3 plus meaning to say, mag-release siya ng tatlo. Okay, so minus 3, and then if you check your periodic table, ang lalabas doon is yung kanyang noble gas na neon. Okay, that's correct. Okay, there you go. Thank you for that one. And then, check your, go to your google.com, type their periodic trend. I want you to type periodic trend or periodic trends. Search their periodic trends and then go to images. So, tingnan nyo, nakita nyo dyan. And then, click the first picture. Okay, check there. Trend. As in trending, sorry, periodic trends. Trending, trends. What do you mean? Okay, so if you check there, the predictable trends, no, it's not ranges. Like, so if you check there, look at there, guys. Check first ionization energy. Yeah, lowest to highest. So it is increasing. Okay, kung saan yung arrowhead, guys, papunta doon yung mas higher value. Okay? So for example, check there, ionization energy going left to right, it's increasing. Okay? The ionization energy is increasing from left to right. Electronegativity also increases from left to right. Okay? So electronegativity from top to bottom, that's decreasing. Or kasi yung arrow niya is pataas, di ba? Look at the green one. Kung arrow niya pataas, mean to say electronegativity, pag sabihin natin sa statement, true or false. Electronegativity decreases from top to bottom. True or false? If I'm gonna say that one in my quiz, for example, electronegativity decreases from top to bottom. True or false? Ano yung sagot niyo doon? Okay, that's true. Although, kasi yung arrow niya pataas, mean to say, nag-increase siya from bottom to top. Now, my statement is the other way around. And look at there also the electron affinity. Okay, electron affinity increases left to right, and then decreases top to bottom. Atomic radius, okay, decreases from left to right. Wag niyo lituin yung sarili niyo, pero if you will just check the trend there, atomic radius decreases from left to right. Kasi yung arrow niya is mula sa right papunta sa left. So it decreases from left to right. And it increases from top to bottom, talking about the atomic radius. Although, some predictable will provide atomic radius. Nandun na mismo sa bawat element, guys. Atomic radius, ionization energy, electron affinity.
Sir, bakit po
Yes.
ulit binabracket yung noble gases?
They're stable. They're already stable gases. There's a stable element na sila. There's no need for them to accept or release electrons. For the case of in terms of its stability. Is it Gerson? Si Gerson ba ang nagtanong? Gerson?
Apo, nasagot na po yung answer. Thank you po.
Okay. Alright, so this is now the predictable trends. Yung nakikita nyo dyan sa laptop nyo. Alright. So now let's go directly to your, okay na, yun na yung pinaka-essential na topic na we need to discuss for this chapter. Trends of the elements. The summary of the trends, guys, you can check your book there. Please go check your book. Yung naka-bold na nakasulat dyan sa books nyo, sa mga trends, yan na yung i-familiarize nyo. Starting with page 160. Yan. Dito may mga naka 164. Nandiyan yung parang summary niya, page 164. Yung naka-bold, say for example, the ionic radii or the radius. In the same group, cations increase in size down the group. So talking about ions, okay, hindi mga neutral atoms. Okay, radius of the cation is always smaller than the radius of the neutral atom from which the cation is formed. Okay, so you have to familiarize that one. Also here, anions in the same group, say for example, they are in the same group, it increase in size down the group. So again, yung group natin is yung vertical. Okay, yun yung group natin. Pag period natin, yun yung horizontal. The radius of the anion, when we say anion, yan yung may mga minus. Cation, yan yung may mga plus. And anions are all ions. Tandaan nyo, cat, positive. Anion, that's negative. So that's the trend there. Also with the electron affinities. Okay, go check your book page. Yung sa exercises, let's have this one, a quick oral discussion. Page. Okay, page, yung number 7, guys, number 7. Okay, I want you to annotate on the whiteboard. Okay. Let me ask here. Jairus, can you write the Lewis dot symbol for gallium? Okay, can you annotate? Page, anong page po yan? Wala kasi page number sa book eh. 173, 74, 75, 176. Page 176. Okay, Jairus, can you annotate? I'll give you the control. Pwede naman kayo mag-annotate, di ba? Okay, so Jairus, annotate there gallium. Write the Lewis dot symbol for gallium. First, you have to check what group number is gallium. Check muna dyan sa, sa periodic table. So anong group number ba si guys, si gallium? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Group number 3. Okay, so group number 3. So expected, tatlo na kayong valence electrons niya. So, okay, Jairus, please annotate. Do you know how to annotate? Ayan, Jairus is annotating. Okay, go ahead.
Okay ba ba? Okay ba, sir?
Yan, okay. Okay na yan. So, yan. You can place those dots in either of the 4 regions. 1, 2, 3. Okay, basta hindi lang magkatabi as long as hindi pa siya lalagpas ng 4. Okay, another one. Thank you, Jairus. Next one. Let me call here. This one. This is antimony, right? Antimony, or Latin name niya is stibium. Let me call here. Clarence Paragoso. Can you annotate, please, and write the Lewis dot symbol for antimony?
Wait lang, hinahanap ko pa sa periodic table.
All right. Oh, and SB.
Sir, tama po ba?
All right, so is antimony group 5, guys? Okay, antimony is group 5, so you have 5 valence electrons. Right, so there you go. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. And next meeting, Tuesday, we'll have short group exercises about this chapter. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for your time, and you stay safe, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Bye, sir.